back at the beach again because the weather's better. Spent a bit of time with phone in pocket, but us getting very wet. So we've been out, but I haven't been sharing what we've been doing. So on a quieter day, thought for the day today, or the things that have been running through my mind today when I'm out with the dogs and being mindful of our symbiotic relationship. So that symbiotic relationship, if you like, one doesn't survive without the other. So on this earth, this planet, however you want to look at it, the only species that inhabited the whole planet was the dog. And that's how capable they are to protect and provide for themselves. And the humans, we inhabited a large portion of this planet too, because we were having a relationship with the dogs that know how to protect and provide for their family the way that the humans do. So in thinking about these things, we start to realise the importance of having a life with the dogs. So for example, in my case, with having children and no present father, if you like, being the only breadwinner, the protection and provision aspect has been down to me. So 14 years ago, I think, when I got my first dog, he was my partner. So he protected me and the kids, and he provided financially because I learned my craft and I started to work with him. So he was effectively my husband and fulfilled that role perfectly. And the dogs to this day, all of them I've encountered, fulfill that role with me. Now, the reason this was in my mind today is because as I came down here, I was warned not to go near the cliffs because there's been a lot of falls lately, as you can imagine. Cliff falls. You can see the kind of cliffs we're talking about behind me. Now, when I was first told about that by a kindly chap who makes sure that everyone's safe down here, he kind of looks after the place, guardian of Jurassic Beach, my response to him is I don't need to worry if I'm near the cliffs because the dogs are going to tell me if there's anything wrong. They're going to know, they're going to move, I'm going to move. Now, the cliff behind me, I've just walked around, is the only place that I'm not going to go under around the cliffs, because that particular spot, as I was just explaining to someone else, if that bit wants to go, the height of it, the amount of it, and the fact that it's concave means the amount that comes down, yes, the dogs are going to know, the dogs are going to move, and I'm going to follow, but I'm definitely not going to be quick enough. So I can't rely on for that. But the point I'm really making is that I can go anywhere in any situation, and if there's an issue that I'm not aware of in myself, because I'm not so tuned into the world around me. For a start, I haven't got the smell capability, I haven't got the sound capability, I've got the sight. That's the only thing that I have that measures up. So when I go to places where, you know, there might be sheer drops, there could be cliff faces, I might be under them, I might be on top of them, I could be where there's a water source, I don't know where they're coming from, I don't know how deep it's going to be. And whenever I'm in a place that I don't know myself, I'm looking to the dogs around me to tell me the environment that I'm operating in. So we are supporting each other. I'm guiding them, taking them on their pack walk, and I'm establishing a harmonious walk for them so they can be present in their fullness of dogness, so that they're totally aware of the environment around them and responding to it. And because they're doing that, that means that I can be in an environment that they understand, I'm not quite so aware of, and yet I can still safely get around, always find water. I've got a collie, a white collie, and you say to her, the first time she needed a drink and we were out, she found a drink in a tree, a little hollowed out bit of a tree that gathered water. So at that moment I said, oh, you found the drinks. They all know what drink is, because at the end of a walk we get drinks. So they know it's water. I said, oh, you found the drinks. Oops. So now, or in the last year, we go out and I'm like, someone's thirsty here, they need a drink. I don't carry water with me for the dogs. I'm not going to be drinking, I've got water for me. So I say to Bonnie, where's the drinks? And she goes to the nearest fresh water source, and it will take us, let's think, we've had all summer doing that, and it will take us 5 minutes and she will find a water source nearby, doesn't matter where we are. It's incredible. So that's her skill, because she understands the ground around her, where the water is. She can smell it, I guess. Well, I know she can smell it. And then I provide all the dogs with a drink. I don't get one myself, that's fine. So being out with your dogs, you're working for each other, you're working with each other. And when you become aware of that and you can utilise that, you find your adventures are really worth having, and they're not something that's in your control. You're living in the now, being in the present, because your only option is to respond to what's around you, and happy and safe with your dogs, knowing everything's taken care of. So that's why, another reason